Hello. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the process that we are undergoing here at the Capitol this week. We have decided to accelerate the pace at which we're going to complete our session. I think that makes sense. I think if it's possible for us to end our session early, might as well go for it. I think the public appreciates that we get in, get our work done, and get out. But because of that, we're doing things at a very fast pace. So in the next week, all of our finance omnibus bills will be done, and we should, within literally 1 week's time, have them on the Senate floor. So far, the E12 finance bill has been done, and my own higher ed bill has been done. The E12 bill, we took 3/4 of that bill, or approximately 2/3, and put it towards early childhood initiatives. These were divided in early childhood scholarships, in school readiness, and ECFE. In addition, we put the funding towards the school lunch program that you may have read about. There's so many different small programs that were funded with this supplemental finance bill that I'm actually in my newsletter putting a link so that if you're interested in that, you can go see everything that's in the bill. The higher ed bill is a little more straightforward. We took care of the shortfall that Minskew had expressed. We put a sizable investment into regenerative medicine, which many of you know as stem cell research. I was very, very pleased we were able to do that. And we took a step forward on our workforce development goals with our pipeline pilot projects, as well as putting forward a request to the Department of Economic Development that we want to know how we're spending our workforce development funds. We want to know what return we're getting from that. Are these programs effective? And so that's contained within the Higher Education Workforce Development Bill. And then today at the Capitol, we had a bill before us in jobs to look at putting the issue around the minimum wage inflationary increase on the ballot. I will tell you that we probably had 100 people come to testify they were opposed to that. What was funny about that is those opposed were people who were against putting inflation into the minimum wage, and those who were for putting inflation into the minimum wage. And together they were united in saying, don't put it on the ballot. They said they wanted us to do our work. Yet, I believe the reason why they want us to do our work is because those who are opposed think we're really going to oppose the inflationary increase, and those who are for it think we'll really put it on it. So I'm not sure that the united opposition is really a reflection of how the public feels. So I would put this question to you. Do you think that we as lawmakers should put on the ballot the question of whether or not the minimum wage, which we're setting as $9.50, should have an inflationary increase? And I'd like to ask you that question. We did bring the bill out of jobs for further discussion. There is an impasse between the House and the Senate, and so I think having this tool in the toolbox in the world of conversation is probably a good thing. My bet is we won't put this on the ballot. So thanks very much for listening, and hope you'll read the newsletter.